Hello again there, YouTube fans. This is the real Creepy Doll Man here. I'm back with an all-new episode, but this is not a normal episode. This is a double episode. So what that means, the real Creepy Doll Man will work twice as hard for all you YouTube fans and all you diehard real Creepy Doll Man fans from around the world. It is March the 26th of 2021. Time is now 1:05 a.m. This is the final conclusion of the real Creepy Doll Man from Louisville, Kentucky. Tells another true story of the red eye baby girl doll. Now, let's go back to what I said and refreshed last time, that the owner was actually Heidi Smith. Now, I found out some new evidence. I looked up, new evidence that I found. I accidentally found it on Google. I looked up red eye, baby girl doll, and it brought up a red eye blonde head baby girl doll. So actually, that this doll actually has blonde hair underneath this little toboggan. If I remove it right now, I'll prove it in this shot, and I'll do it right now to show all the fans. Let me remove the thing, and then I'll let you see that she has blonde hair. Now I decided to do this. I just removed the thing, so I wanted you to see her hair. This is a female girl doll, but she has short hair. And this is how the doll looked when I got it. Now, I looked for comparison to prove that this doll is a match for the one I saw. I found it on shopgoodwill.com, and they had the pictures of the image of the doll for a short time. And it was won on this, it was as a bid item. And it was won on December the 24th or December the 25th of 2019. The winner was Heidi Smith, but I don't know who the previous owner was before that. And why was this doll sold in less time, and why did she not keep the doll for a very long time? That remains a mystery. And why she didn't, keep it for a long time, or did she knew there was something wrong with the doll? It's hard to say. But this is how the doll looks. She does have blonde hair. This is how the doll's original hair look. I removed the toboggan, or the snow cap she had on. I decided to show her hair off in this video. It's a short hair she has. This is, in fact, a female girl doll, but it has short hair. Now, this doll's only been with me for a very short time. And I looked it up where the original doll was, bid on and where it came from. It came from Columbus, Wilmington. It was sold on the, shopgoodwill.com. And they bid on it. I think it was at a low bid, and Heidi Smith won it. So what the problem is, it ended up in Heidi Smith's hands for a very short time. And down the road, she decided to put it on these two websites, Estet, and, offer it up. So I wanted it offered up by getting my sister to, pay for it. She got it at a lower bid than what was on there, because it sat on there for a couple of months before I finally got it. It was still on there. And I saw this sometime back in probably about mid-June or late June. I didn't get the thing until after we got our first cinema check. When we got our first cinema check, I didn't get it right away. I had to have my sister to order this doll. And in doing so, she did. Now it sits in the heart of Louisville, Kentucky. This doll actually do exist, and it's in the home of the real Creepy Doll Man. This doll is 100% part of the real Creepy Doll Man's, top of the line, but also this is one of the creepiest dolls of the line. If you want to bid that the real Creepy Doll Man's got to the creepy level yet, this would be, the creepiest of the all stage. Now there is the proof of the eye change on that one side. Now I'm going to let you know that this picture is also in reverse on the video, so I'm letting the fans know that what you're seeing right now, the image of me talking, this picture is shot in reverse. So It's done the opposite way. So what you see is the opposite of what I am. And, that's how it is. It's all the opposite. Or is it forward? Because to me, it looks like it is the opposite because it reflects sort of like the mirror image of how your deal should be. Meaning this is like shot in a mirror image, but in reverse because the cam is in reverse. So what you're seeing now is for real. So the doll does exist, and I can tell you it's 100% real. And there's been a lot of weird things going on with just this doll here, but there are other ones worse than this. I did, in fact, get a doll that may be identical to the one I was looking for a long time ago. And I'll have to explain something about that one later on, but that is the true story. That this doll does exist, and there was some weird stuff going on with this doll. Is it still happening? It's hard to say. Until new evidence come, the real creepy doll man said he will keep an eye out for that and try to get it either on recording or try to record the sound to see what goes on in his room at night. So if not, I'll try to catch it when it least expect it, because this thing will have to eventually make some type of noise, or at least communicate with me again and let me know it's here. Now, before I close this, I'm going to say this. Should anybody own a red-eye doll? Well, I'm going to say what truly I would say. I say to all my fans, if you're a true Christian, I do this stuff. I don't think even my pastors will agree what I'm doing. If they're watching this video right now, they will tell me it is wrong. Well, yes, it is, but I'm trying to educate people as I do this. I'm going to put the doll of the shot because the doll is a little bit, me too, it's a little bit heavy, and I don't feel like holding the doll very long. But I'm going to say this before I close this ordeal, that if you decide to get into this stuff and being curious, it's curiosity killed the cat. This is why I'm telling all the fans out there. So be careful what you wish for. Things could happen for a reason. When you get in this stuff, you have to make a choice. And if you have to sacrifice this stuff, you got to make that choice as well. Now you got to think, is it actually a good thing for a Christian person to have, or a Catholic, or a Jew, or a Muslim, or a Hindu person, or even, a Buddhist, or whatever religion you practice in? A religious person should not own this stuff. I had mentioned that in my last video because it's something should happen to me. I want people to know that. There are a lot of other things besides these haunted, possessed, and cursed dolls you got to worry about. There are other things out there. Ouija boards, tarot cards, you name it, I have said. But the internet, if you find it on the internet, it'll tell you through another, YouTube channel what you should not own if you are a Christian. But I got into stuff because of the Warners. Because of Ed and Lorraine, I got into this stuff. So I fit in the timeline telling the ordeal because of what happened with the incident with my Annabelle as well. That, I got into it because of the Annabelle doll got me into this nightmare. And I was very obsessed with that doll. Annabelle got me in all this, and also curious to understand, want to be like how the Warners are. If I would go after this stuff myself, you bet I would do it. But will it be for greed? No. But there are somebody out there that is into greed. There are a few out there who do it for greed. And they don't do it, for helping others and try to save others. They do it for greed. And there are ghost hunters and ghost, I would call them demon busters out there that does it for money and not for the love of what they do for fun. And also, they go out there these things, they collect these things, they keep the artifacts, but it seems they're trying to get rich off what they get when they find this stuff. I think that is wrong, and I think you're not worthy of being a true person. I don't think some of these people that does it are truly Christians or truly Catholics. So whatever they are, they do it just to be for greed. Now, if I would do it for the fans, and I would do it because I would do it for a real person because I would put my heart into it and not sell out like they did. Everybody today is a big sellout. That's what I'm going to say for my finale. That if you sell out, you don't have a soul. And when you have no soul, you don't continue to do what God has done in His will, to put the knowledge in your head, to understand what these things are. What all of them are demonic spirits. And that's what I try to tell people: do not collect them. But if you collect them, be on guard to call your pastor, your priest, because you're going to have to get rid of out of your home one way or another. And if the item does go, but they forget to bless the house, then they have let the thing back in without being detected, because these things will come back in without a vessel. So they attach to whatever doll, whatever, they'll come back in. So their home is still in your home. So I say have your home completely blessed so that nothing may enter again. I send this message out to all pastors, all Catholics, all priests, all monks, all religious people. Do your job to help others. Don't do it for fame. Don't do it for fortune. Do it because God's will. Now, this is the real creepy doll man saying, keep watching, more to come. The red-eyed baby girl doll may return, and this final finale is a bonus episode, which is coming up next. And this is the real creepy doll man saying to all the fans out there, goodbye, and God bless you all.